Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's Randy from Jacob's Triangle Homestead. Welcome. Today I am working on building a tool. I'm getting ready to start a new project on the house, which is doing the siding. One of the things that I need for the siding project is I need flashing pieces to go where the ends of the siding butt up to each other. I need a flashing that goes in behind it. I have no idea where to source that flashing from. I've seen what it looks like, so I've decided I'll make me a tool to make the flashing myself using a roll of aluminum metal. So let me show you what I'm working with right here, and then we'll get to work building it. As you can see, I've got all my parts spread out here already. I got my two boards that I've cut out to be the press part of the flashing die, I guess is what you would call it. These are going to be what's going to form the flashing. Got a hinge to hinge it with, so the hinge screws. Did steal the hinge from something else. Got other screws that I'm going to use to fasten the die part down with. Stole those from something else. Those actually came in the garage door that was way too small for that. Got my drill, got my tape measure, got my screwdriver, got my countersinking tool, and I'm going to grab a pencil. Okay, here we go. Got my pencil. I also got a tri-square so I can draw a nice straight line. Now I've decided that the larger die is going to go on the bottom, and then the big die is going to go on the top. And the reason for that is I'm thinking that as this comes down, it's going to pull the metal, or if it's the other way, it's going to pull the metal that way. So I want the metal to pull towards the hinge side instead of back out, so I have a good cover on the end of the flashing. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'll put that there because that's where it's going to end up, and I'll put this on there with a small gap. You want to leave a little bit of room there because your metal needs room to go in between the two of them. If you don't leave room, it's not going to work right. Okay, so we'll go like that. Mark that. Okay, so that's where that's going to go. We'll get the drill. Go ahead and drill the screws for the hole, or the holes for the screws. I'm going to do something crazy here. Instead of drilling all my holes at once, I'm going to drill and countersink so that I make sure that they stay in alignment. On your countersink tool, don't go crazy with it because it removes a lot of material quickly. A little bit more. It's probably just enough for what I'm working with. Put that in, my screw it in. Put it in flush, okay. Next hole, we'll do the same. Okay, that's good. Put the screw in there. Okay, there's two. Get my drill the next hole. Get the battery from the other one. And then drill your next hole. I think since it's fastened, I can go ahead and drill both of them. Be done. Get the battery back. Countersink those. Okay, so there is the bottom plate. And the top plate that's going out like this, we'll flop that over. Put this like this, right at the very edge. I'm wanting to use the hinge when I put the hinge on. I'm wanting to use the hinge as my stop. So get the battery. I actually do have two batteries, just the other one is dead, so I have to switch back and forth. Drill it. Oops. Let's go like that. I moved it. The battery. Okay, countersink. My drill, my bit, screw, line it back up. Okay, to screw. Almost forgot the countersink. Okay, now, on top of everything, flop it over. We should have a slight gap, yes we do. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the hinge on the end. I'm hoping one hinge will work. It's not heavy duty aluminum, so I think one hinge will work perfectly fine. Want to align our hinge point. Hinge center line needs to be at the parting line. That looks like it would be right there. So get the screw. These I'm going to go just right in, so I can test it really quick. Okay, let me put one in the bottom. Okay, copper. Okay, is that going to work? Seems like it's going to work. Okay, let's put some more screws in it. No, that. Last one's been ornery, so I'm going to drill it. Here we go. Ideally, I should be able to put my aluminum in there. close it up and it will make me flashing. So let's test it out. Okay, I got me a piece of aluminum cut out. We'll test it out and see if it's gonna work. Bring it over. Place. Close it. It worked. Perfect. Well, I needed a specialty tool to build a special piece that if I had searched long enough, I probably could find it, but then who knows how long it would take me to get it with the way that supply chain things are right now. So it cost me nothing to build the tool because it was all scrap wood and a hinge that I stole from something else. So I had everything on hand. It cost me nothing but a few minutes to build it. It does what I need because it makes a nice little lip there that I need. It's a 1 inch overlap, a little bit more than an inch overlap. The siding overlaps by 1 1/4 inches, so it's all going to be hidden. So yeah, it's a 25-foot roll. I'll be able to make at least 25 of them because I'm going to cut them 10 inches long. So it's going to do what I need and get me going. So yeah, the only thing that I think I need to learn now is how to cut a straight line from the roll of aluminum. And I will have it made once I learn that. Now if you enjoyed this, I hope that you did enjoy it. Thank you for coming and watching. And here's another video up here if you'd like to watch some more. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.